Hey, I'm making a video. I have to be a little bit quiet because it's getting kind of late here. So, but yeah, I'm making a video on. I'm trying to kind of squash this whole talk on this whole topic of people being ruled by behavior because of evolution. And you know, making excuses for hypergamy and all these things we talk about, and getting wrapped up in these kind of distractions on, you know, relating everything to primitive behavior. And the reason I say that is because, you know, there's really a lot of evidence against evolution, but even if evolution were true, I would say if you're ruled by your primal instincts, then you probably should just leave society, okay? Go live out with the animals, because that's no excuse. But anyway, here, I want you to look at this. This is just interesting stuff anyway. Here's all the primates, right? And then you see a human skull. Look at the size of those eye sockets. Look at, they're all round. And then look at little tiny, you know, little tiny square. And then here comes humans all of a sudden with little tiny square eye sockets, right? They had big round eyes for night vision. All the mass, all their mass is in the backs of their head. No forehead. It's hard to tell from this picture, kinda, but their skulls go straight back to their occipital bun, or whatever you call it. Then all of a sudden, giant forehead. You know, big forehead, big round head. Right? And that's only on the exterior. Okay? A lot of people don't know about the interior. On the interior, you have no separation of the nasal and mouth passage. So these what they call early humans could hoot and holler and drink and eat and breathe all at the same time. All of a sudden, here comes humans, in just the flash of an eye. Right? This is over hundreds of millions of years, by the way. All these were the same for hundreds of millions of years. Then all of a sudden, in the flash of an eye, a separation of the nasal and the mouth passage. So you know what happens when we basically try to eat and breathe and you know, drink and talk and stuff all at the same time. You know, so basically, you know, completely different design, hundreds of millions of years, and then like hundreds of thousands, or you know, a million or two or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's not evolution. That's like an absolute transformation. Okay, complete redesign of the interior and exterior. All right. So I'm gonna pause this for a second. See, right here we have the early primates for hundreds of millions of years. Look at their rib cages. Upside down triangle. Then you have a human within, you know, what, just over the last, you know, however, you know, what they're trying to say is that there's a missing link in there between these two. Okay? You would need 25 missing links, because this is a long time. This is like, I think, hundreds of millions of years right here. All upside down triangular rib cage. Then all of a sudden, big round head, tiny square eye sockets, separation of mouth and nasal passage, barrel-shaped rib cage. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at the elbows down below, pretty much at the waistline, maybe even a little lower. and then, oh, look at elbows above the waistline. And this is hundreds of millions of years. This is a flash in the eye between here and there. There is not enough time for that transformation. And one of the problems that we have here, and you can watch this video, right? Everything You Know Is Wrong by Lloyd Pye. Okay. And so basically, yeah, you can watch this video, and he lays it all out. It looks more, to me, and the problem that we have, oh, this is what I was going to say, the problem that we have here is that, alright, sorry I had to pause this, the problem that we have is that science has painted itself into a corner, and explains everything terrestrially, and the evidence shows that we may have been spliced with these things somehow, because there's not enough time, and there's not enough time for that to evolve. It would, you know what I mean? So, but science wants to explain everything terrestrial, and it won't leave any room for extraterrestrial or divine intervention, and they'll probably lean towards extraterrestrial if they ever do admit this stuff, and they are kind of doing that. But, you know, we don't know what went on, but, you know, there's a lot of things that science can't explain. I want to show you one more thing here. Alright, look at this right here. Alright, where does that fit into your dogmatic religion of evolution? Okay, that's a 4-foot footprint right there. Looks very human, right in the side of a rock. It's 200 million years old in South Africa. Okay, so you know, is that a mutation? Okay, I thought evolution said that humans got bigger, not smaller. That we used to be little tiny rodents, and now we're these big 5-foot, 6-foot things walking around. Really? Okay, so obviously there's things that science can't explain. And evolution doesn't account for. So I want to just kind of try to squash this whole talk about falling victim to our primal behavior and all this stuff, and how we evolved since cave people and stuff. There's, I got an A in anthropology, by the way. I regurgitated all their stuff, but as far as I'm concerned, the decision isn't in yet. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little more esoteric, but I think it's important, and that we throw out all this primal behavior crap. And have a good night or day wherever you are, and thank you very much.